It's Mirsha. Today I'm sharing you how to create a beautifully animated wedding invitation for your Instagram or your social media status. So this is completely based on portrait mode. So and also before you start this tutorial, you have to download these elements from my previous video. So you can get it from my description link. Let's go. Jump to Premiere. So create a new project, and you can change the location into your main project folder and change your title and everything you can change. Now just press OK. Then this is our Premiere Pro window. So we have to import the wedding elements. So before we have to create a new sequence. So it's very important because now we are working with some portrait mode. So go to setting and editing mode, change into custom. Then you can change the video size. So type 1080 into 1920. It's the opposite of the HD because this is a portrait mode. And change the sequence name into save the date, something like that. Now so you can see the portrait mode here. Now we have to import the wedding elements. So if you don't download, please go to the description link and download the file. So we have to import these wedding titles. So select this is the background. I provide 3 different background. So select all 3 background and import the background, and also you can import the bokeh and import your images. If you have any wedding images, please import. And heart mat, flyer and heart, butterfly, reveal, everything import. And this is the transition you can use in your photo to reveal. So use any transition. Let us check some preview of this transition. Yeah, this is good. So import some in transition also. That's it. Now yeah, we almost done. Now first import the background. Yeah, we have everything, just a cross check. Now import the background into our timeline. So let us check which one is better. I think yeah, this one is good for starting. I'll just double click and you can click and drag from here, video only. Now the background is a 15-second video, so you don't need to adjust because in Instagram status default is 15 seconds. That's why. Now just zoom the timeline. Yeah, everything is perfectly done. Now we have to import the titles into this sequence. So go to window and essential graphics, and this is essential graphics window, and I don't install anything, so go to additional manager and add. So add these titles. So I think in previous video everything explained how to install the title, and if you don't know how to install title, I also provide a link to my video to how to install it Essential Graphics title in CC19 Premier version. So we installed everything. Now just click on local, change all into IPC title because this is my title folder, and just increase the size of thumbnails. Now we have different 6 title animation here, so we can start with this title. So it's take time to import. So after import, if you select the title and go to edit in Essential Graphics window, you can change the title, the text from here. So I change the please join us for the wedding. I think this is too much lines, so change into please join us for the wedding. Please join us the wedding. Yeah, like this. Please join us for the wedding of. Change it and like this. Now if you select the title and go to the FS control window, in under the motion you can change the position of the whole title and you can increase the size. Now we are done, and this is new CC19 version title. So you can change the title, you can change the you can change the title's font and font style, everything you can change. Just delete wedding off, only the wedding. Yeah, this is enough. Now you can change the color also for this title. Now this animation only the animation in, we don't have any out animation, so just split and here crop the title here and just delete after that. Now just duplicate by alt click and drag, you can get the duplicate version of same title. Then right click on title and go to speed and duration and reverse and increase the speed little bit. You can set it to 200, 150 like that. Now you will get a nice outro animation of the titles. Now I just increase the it's 2 over, so just decrease the first one, then adjust the second one. Yeah, everything is good. Now we import the background and import the first title into our project. Now we have to add some extra titles, so you can add something, the dates with a different style. So let us finish this. Yeah, fine. Now create a new box. You can go to the timeline and create a box like this, because we have to add a date, so that's why we create a box. So adjust like this. If you have any problem with the screen size, you can zoom into the fit into 50% or 75%. Now we are done. Now we have to make it 75 or 50. 25 is better. Now move it to the top position, so select this one, and in here you can see the position of this box. You can change the position, and in here the scale, if you unlink, then you can adjust the height and width again. Now go to FX. We have to round. There is nothing about the round. So now we have to create title on top on this box. So go to the title, and you can write the date of your weddings. So it's a white color text, that's why it's not visible. Just write your date. So finish it. Now if you go to the essential graphics window, under you can see, so you have to select this title from here, then change the fill into black or something more red. Now you can change the title font from here, something condensed type font, and bold also. So use Gotham bold, condensed bold, and change the position from here, essential graphics window. Now this is the one layer here. If you are going to the FX control window, then adjust the position, you can animate the whole layer. So we have to animate, so go to the first frame, then first frame of this layer, then at the starting it's not visible, so animate the position in Y and add a keyframe, and at this time you move it down like this. So now select both keyframe and right click and temporal interpolation and ease out. Now if you drop down from here, you can adjust the graph like this. It's very important because when you are working with animation, if you want a smooth animation, you have to adjust the graph like this. So at the starting it's very fast, ending is very slow. That's the meaning of this graph, because starting height is very high, that's why it's very fast. So you will get a nice smooth date animation. Now we almost done. Now I just decrease the scale of this wall titles. So you have to animate, you have to adjust the position again. Go to the first frame, adjust. If you click here, jump into the next keyframe, then adjust again. We are done. Now at this time it should be go to the same position, the top position. So add a keyframe here, you can click here, add a keyframe, and at the end time it goes to the top out, so you will get a nice outer animation. So click on the graph and adjust like this. Starting is very low, at ending is very high, so you will get a smooth animation. Now we almost done. Now we have to import something more titles, so you can use this classic one also, or classic 2. So I use classic 2 titles, then import into here, then change the position from here into the bottom. You can use this title as your location. So adjust, that's very heavy. So I think before that we have to do something. We have to import the images. So change the position of the image. Now we have to import the frame, animated butterfly frames. So you can use this or this. I used this one, this child. So yeah, adjust the image length and butterfly length. So I adjust with the rate stretch tool, so it's not crop, it stretch the video duration. So use the R in keyboard for shortcut. So adjust the frame from here, scale and position, that should be center. You can also bottom or top. I think center is better. Now adjust the photo into the center of that heart shape. Now we have to import the heart matte. Yeah, this is heart matte. Now you can, at the end time, you can adjust the scale based on position and rotation. So I just change the layer alignment like this. So the frame should be top and matte in middle. So you can adjust very easily because both are visible now. Yeah, we are almost done. Now we have to add a track matte key and some effects with this. So before the heart track matte is only very short video, so we have to go to the end of this video, then right click, then add frame hold. So you'll get a splitted version, then select second, then just increase the duration. So it should be a hold version. Still there is no animation, nothing. So you can extend the video like this. I think at the end we have to adjust the position and scale again. Yeah, we are done. Now we splitted this video into two, so we have to copy the same position and scale animation from here to this. So select this video and copy this value and paste into this, and copy, select this and click on here, then paste. Select this position, click Ctrl C and click Ctrl V. So we copied the same position for both video. Now select all three layer and nest, right click and nest. You can change the name into frame. So in here only one video. It's very easy for your workflow, so it's not necessary, but if you are doing like this, it's very useful. Now we have to apply some effects here. So this is our track mat and this is our frame. Now these are our images. You can replace the image from here. Now go to the video effects and keying and track mat key. Apply into the images, not frames, and go to FX control. Change the mat into the Luma, and here is video 2 because right now our track the herd mat in layer video layer 2. That's why we are using video 2. So I think there's some problem with our shape, so you have to adjust the shape, the images like this. There is another way for this, so I will explain later. Right now we just adjust the images position value. Yeah, everything is done. Select this, use right stretch tool, R the shortcut. So we have to stretch, make it slow-mo of transition. Yeah, I think we have to adjust right now the image is not in center, so we have to adjust the images so we can change it later. Now change the it should be on here because at the time of the title it should be started. Now we create the titles and frames also, so now we can add the second background, the first background, not this. So you can import the BG1 completely white, so import the BG1 to here this time, and just increase the timeline width and add a keyframe. By control click you can set the, you can animate in opacity. So the starting is opacity should be 0, and after 1 second it 100%. So we will change the background smoothly into this clean version. Now if you are going to the frame also, we have to, you can so go to the FX control and select the reverse. We have to adjust the images, so just turn off the track mat. Now you can adjust the images again into the center of the set. If you are clicking on, if you are turn on the track mat again, it's the image will be changed. So there is a solution. Select the herd mat and select the herd mat and adjust the position. This is the way. So don't change the, so we have to animate, we have to change same. So don't change the image position, always change the mask position. Now we are done. Now you can import the second classic title into the timeline for adding the wedding event place or location. Change the position into the bottom, and you can also change Ctrl C and select the second version, Ctrl V, so automatically change. Now you have to change the color of the this location titles. I mean the classic 3. You can go to the essential graphics window and change the color into something darker. Then also select the same and increase little darkness. Yeah. Now change the title from here into anything, your location or anything. So I just write Highlight Mall, Calicut. This is one of the nearest mall from my hometown. Then also we have to create a outro animation for this. And you can decrease the opacity. No, it's not good. And apply level for the background and decrease. No, it's not good. So we have to pop up this dark text. So I think it's not good. Anyway, leave it. You can adjust the brightness. So apply the brightness into the, and just decrease the brightness and adjust the contrast. Yeah, now you can see the little difference. So because that text is not highlighting, that's why we just decrease the lightening of the background. So also we have to create a outro animation for this classic 3 title. So I split here and just hold, click and drag, then you will get a copy of this animation, and right click, adjust the speed and duration, reverse speed, and use this, no, Ctrl Z, then decrease from here because we already reverse, so decrease from starting. Then use the right stretch tool, R in keyboard, then adjust like this. Now you will get a smooth outro animation for this title. Now we are almost done. Now you can import the wedding title into the ending, because at the ending there is no text, there is no bride's name. So add the title and change the position into bottom, and you can change this nested sequence, nested layer into a little bit top, and change the title size and change the name into this. Write John. Yeah, write anything, it's not a big deal. So we will create a title. Now have to split the title clip at the bottom at the end. Now have to adjust the scale again and position little bit more top, little bit more closer to the frame. Now I just alt click and drag the same title. So it's not alt, hold the alt, then click and drag, you will get the same titles copy. Then little bit down, you can change the name from here. Now something, yeah, write your groom's name. Anyway, we have to add another title. So it's not good, change into small letter. Now copy the same, or I think better than in here, the romantic 2 title, import into the timeline and select this, and it's matched with the end. Yeah, change the position and change the title into words and decrease the size. Yeah, it should be centered in between of these 2 names. You can adjust if you are zooming more deeply. So we are done with our animation and everything. Now you can import the particles and you can import the bokeh and everything. Now I just adjust the second name. And the animation timing on the first, at the starting the first name should come, and second the words, then second name. So we are done with our wedding titles for Instagram stories. So before we're talking about, you can import the bokeh, you can import particles and everything. Yeah, we're done. So the problem is at the ending there is no, so we have to extend this version. So double click on the nest, then extend the image, then extend this frame. So we have to right click at the end time and add a frame hold, then extend the second, then extend this also, because we already done the frame hold for hurt mat, so you can extend from here also. Yeah, and we are done. You can use this wedding invitation, save the date in your social media stories. So hope you enjoyed, and this is a little longer tutorial, and if you have any doubts, so you can comment it below.